Yeah, I finally solved the minimizing issue, Marshal Slav. Basically, it seemed to be AVG was changing the power supply settings every 2 or 3 minutes because AVG had a recent update which added the ability or the feature to get more efficiency out of whatever programs were running, but really it was just screwing with them, so I turned that feature off and boom, it's working again. What's the value between trade power and trade value? Well, trade power is how much control over a node you exert. So for example, I as the Netherlands have 1,259 trade power here in the English Channel node, then that as a percentage versus the others here tells you how much of the full node you capture, so how much of the money you take. The determination of the actual value of a trade node is taken from the trade value. So every province in that node has a trade value, which is then added together and put as like the pot of money, and then your percentage from that pot is taken out depending on your trade power. And then also trade nodes which feed into that through trade steering increases the size of that pot. So it's basically the way you make your money. Where's my army? There you are. I'm actually going to have to go and kill you. I'd really rather you didn't take Friesland. Sorry. And where are my heavy ships right now? Yeah, you're up here. If I go and blockade you, I think that actually slows you down. Come on, don't let it fall. Good boy. Noop's having an uprising. Well, I'm going to say noop to that uprising. Noop, 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 noop. New technology, military. Booyah! New artillery, and also cavalry. Leather cannon and gallop cavalry. Boom. France took Rethelwa, but not Barrois? Really? So you've basically cut me off from anything, but you are going to let me get these two at least. I am amazed you didn't take Barrois, and that you want Rethelwa instead. Well, now I'm perfectly happy to just go squish, 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 squish to all of your various allies. Profiteering in Luanda. The citizens of Luanda have grown tired of the local influence of the greedy British West Indian merchants that they claim are using unfair advantages to outcompete local businesses. Luanda. That's apparently not how you spell it. That's because it's not Luanda. It's Fort Ardenburg. Oh, I know where that is. That's Hollandia, Elmia. It's this one then. Ardenburg. You produce grain. That is definitely a trade place. Screw you, Britain. My colonies. And yes, that's true, actually. Oh, shit. I'm 1% over overextension. That's double plus on good. Ooh, infantry combat ability increased. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Get ready for a bunch of incoming rebellions. Unfortunately, I'm completely out of manpower. So I might well need to invest in a couple of mercenaries here. That is helped by the influx of money, though. Definitely. And thankfully, these are not far off. June. 6 months. I'm going to have to hold out for 6 months with this overextension. That's really not good. Mill in Benguela's made. Good. Let's have a look to see how the rebel factions are doing. Oh, crikey. Kamasi was a victory. Good. We still have the transports down there, which we can use if necessary. Right, I think I need to go and take out these guys' allies. So I need to take Alsace and Würzburg. Let's do Alsace first. Where even are Würzburg? Back there. Maybe I should do Würzburg first and then move back from there. Looks like you've only got the one fort, so if I take that, you should peace out. And we could really do with some more manpower. So, yo, nobility. How's it going, chaps? I'm going to call a diet. I'm going to raise additional levies. And you've still got your manpower recovery speed. Glorious. Rebels in Utrecht? Really? 48,000. Ouch! Okay. You need to go and crush them. Leather cannon should make livestock more valuable. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, Würzburg probably wants out. And I'm somewhat tempted to give you a white piece. Sort it, I want money. I'm greedy, I'm Dutch. Not necessarily related. Can I explain in short terms how you play the game, and is it only against other players? No, this is against the AI. To make it a short term, no. What I would recommend you do is you head over to my YouTube channel, where there is a getting started tutorial. Check that out. That does a much better job of explaining this than I could do, like, right now. Because I don't really want to repeat what other people already know very much. So yeah, if you're interested in this game, and it is absolutely worth getting into, it's phenomenal, but I would heartily recommend you go and check out that YouTube tutorial. And that goes for anyone else who wants to get going in this. That should be enough to get you started. It will introduce you to the basic mechanics and things like that, and should set you on the right trail so you can start playing. Alright, thankfully we do have absolutely amazing forts. Ooh, another colony's done. Manokwari is done. Okay. I think I probably need to continue focusing on New Zealand. So I need to grab one of my colonists. Kind of want to continue over there as well. Yeah, alright, we'll grab this guy. Not abandon. Recall. Send. So now we own both sides of the crossing. I really want New Zealand because I can use that as a base to basically expand into Australia later via colonial wars. But having a whole base like that is super helpful. Is Mazovia still in the game? Oh yeah. And Poland looks like they're dying again. What am I doing in terms of diplomats? I have a spare. In that case, I'm going to say go ahead and improve relations with own subject nations so we can keep the minions sweet. Though that doesn't seem to be a huge problem. New Vlaanderen loves us. Oh wow, minus 156% because of the developed provinces. Yes, I did spend a bunch building up the gold mines. Level 10, level 12, level 7, 6 and 6. So I do have a couple more that I do need to upgrade at some point, and these are really not very expensive. However, my army's down here. I think I need to send you home, because I'm going to need both of my armies to take out that rebel stack. We do still have some time. I have great defenses, and there we go, there's all the cores. Boom. So that helps. That should stop the overextension, which will massively reduce the number of rebels. War exhaustion's providing a bit. Overextension's not really relevant anymore. Disloyal printers is a problem. And then religious unity because of all of the trade companies. Although no, the trade companies don't count. Ah, this is all of the territories that I have in Africa. I'm going to have to turn those into states, I think. New diseases brought from overseas have quickly spread amongst the tribes and almost annihilated the entire native population in some areas. No, we want the settler growth. Core province on Bonaman. So yeah, the colonies are definitely... Sorry, the cores are definitely being completed. Why does your cursor go to Canada even though you didn't colonize there? It's a bug. Usually if it can't like immediately find a province, it will go to like province ID 1, which I think is in Canada. Let's grab the navies. Send them over here. I will undoubtedly need to send them back down to Africa at some point in the not so distant future. But not yet. Okay, Würzburg should be ready for piecing out here. They will. Let's move you off of this territory so I can actually move through it. Another core. Good. Alright, so we're no longer in Würzburg. We're going to go ahead and piece them out. They're already going to give me all of their money. Good. And then there was Alsace and Burgundy. Let's go after Alsace first. Well, I have my army on the way. So we're going to wait until my second army arrives. We're going to go and crush the rebels, so I don't need to worry about them too much. And then we'll go after Alsace, possibly with both, possibly with one. We'll see. This couldn't have come at a worse time. The tulip was introduced in Europe in the 1550s from the Ottoman Empire. They quickly became popular amongst the rich merchants in the Netherlands as a luxury item. The markets grew, and in 1634, when demand increased in France, speculators entered the market. In 1636, a futures market was created, and during the autumn and the winter, the prices skyrocketed until the prices collapsed in February 1637. The result was the bankruptcy of many, an economic disaster. This is bad. Tulip crisis for 10 years, national unrest +3, stability cost +50, goods produced -25. Or the state could alleviate the losses, which would be a huge boost to inflation. I do have good inflation reduction, but 10 is a lot. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is definitely pretty bad. I'm going to say this is bad. This is bad. Should probably have done that before I pressed that button, so I was at +1, went down to 0. That was a mistake. Let's have you go and repair. Where are my transports? I need you. In fact, I should double check that all of my ships are sailing right now. Yeah, you are. Good. And the 15 ships that I have in the English Channel, I think I'm going to send you to Lübeck as well, because I'm about to seize even more control out of this area. Yeah, I know you can reduce inflation with Diplo. The problem is I really don't want to. Your people sold the transports for tulips. Oh, I really hope not. That would be pretty bad. Here they are. Bish. Attack. Oh, he's only a 2-star. Didn't realise that. Shift consolidate, shift consolidate. Alright, we outnumber them. We're a lot better at fighting. We have a ton more morale. Squish. That really is a squishing. I'm so proud. Still a lot of losses. 18,000 manpower in the hole. Alright. Alsace needs to be taken out. I send one of you there and one of you there. And then this partially becomes the question, do I want to try and vassalize Burgundy? Would I even be able to? Yep, just. I'm not sure I want to. I think the only provinces I want are those two. I definitely don't want this. This is just a ticking time bomb. Kong rebels. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I'm going to siege out Alsace. In fact, you're going the long way around. You head back to the ships and we'll use you to fight the rebels. We'll keep this army here. They really don't have many troops. So we should be able to handle this. Austria has declared war on Bohemia. Restoration of the Union. You had a union with Bohemia? What? And I don't think that's a war that Bohemia can win. Gain free stability. Nobility cannot be bought. Do that. Because, yeah, I need that stability. Austria, Brandenburg, Magdeburg, and Sweden. They didn't call me in. Versus Bohemia, Mecklenburg, the Papal States, Oldenburg, and Aachen. Yeah, I'm not convinced. They do have a pretty huge coalition, to be fair. And it's about to get a whole lot bigger. I'm bailing from that one. Doom World, don't. I don't like people referring to Turkey as kebab here. Turkey is the Ottomans. Austria gobbled up Hungary, business as usual. Yeah, and Venice, and a couple of the German states, and half of the Balkans. And you are not actually sieging anything right now. That's fine. We'll go for Pfalz, which is your capital anyway. Or I can just sit here, safe behind my walls, and just wait. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to sit safe behind my walls and just wait. You need to head down here. Austria implosion, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, if the coalition were to trigger now, I'd kind of like to join it. I don't even know how. It's not a thing. Oh, there it is. Must have at least 50 AE to do it. And because I've been allied to them, I've not been gaining much. Yeah, I have 0. Christian Huygens. Huygens was a Dutch mathematician, astronomer, physicist who founded the wave theory of light, discovered the true shape of the rings of Saturn, and made original contributions to the science of dynamics, the study of the action of the forces on the bodies. Forgotten until the 19th century, his theories on light appear today as one of the most brilliant and original contributions to modern science, and will always be remembered by the principle bearing his name. Oh, hello. 100 admin, 15 government reform, level 2 national tax modifier, and also innovativeness. That is sounding very much like a guy I'd like to hire. And I could also make you a level 3. You're 50% off, right? Yeah, you are. Upgrade. Upgrade. Upgrade? Upgrade. Level 5 advisor. 25 ducats a month. You'd better be worth it. You're worth it. The one the telescope's named after, yeah, I know. Election in the United Provinces. Wow. The statist guy is terrible. 442. 422 even. This is not football. Orangists don't come into power. Good, because he's not amazing. 423. Because of my +1. I think I made the right decision. With the Dutch Republic, the bonus to republicanism is kind of wasted. Huygens discovered Titan, which is why they named the mission after him. That's cool. Tolerance of the true faith reduced. Oh dear. Sinner, sinner, chicken dinner. Switzerland declared war on Austria. Coalition. There it is. So while they're fighting Bohemia, the coalition is fired. So Austria is at war with all of this. And I finally got my war against Brabant. Liège? Liège is fighting against them. Not possible to start a new war during the month. This is like a second league war or something. Like everything is just exploding into violence. Hopefully Austria goes down a peg. I suspect they will. I really need more manpower though. Okay, it is time to start mucking up. Should have done this a while ago, but never mind. Grab your infantry, merge, group. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all of your infantry and just move over here. Doesn't look like there's any threat to being attacked right now. We have got more than 60%. No, we don't. Fuck. Alright, never mind. We're not doing that. I was going to say, if we had more than 60% professionalism, then we could disband those units. The manpower from those units would then go to the cavalry and the artillery, and then I could just replace the infantry with mercenaries. Is there any way that I can change the autonomy of this area? Not really. Although actually the unrest in much of this is doable. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't usually like increasing autonomy, but I think in that area I need to. Alright, here come the mercenaries. Oh, it's just the same rebels. Fine. You know what? Can I take those two? Half of these guys are going to be busy with Austria right now. And you would soon accept. I'm going to have so much aggressive expansion here. I'm not allied to Austria anymore, so like France being aggressive could be a problem. Right, we need to go and take Alsace out. We still need to build a fort up here. You know what? Let's go and take these guys out first. We'll retake that. We'll start a fort building, because I hate giving them occupation. Because it causes devastation, and also it's occupation. Battle of Oyo is over. You go ahead and just retake that. However, you are going to do the same thing. You're going to grab your infantry, you're going to merge them, group, and then I'm just going to grab... Actually, what's my standard template? Standard template is 15 infantry. You have 7. So you need another 8 mercenary infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're just going to merc up. And then like this, we should be able to start recovering manpower, because my manpower recovery isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Oh, rebels rose up in the place where I was training. And I need a new advisor. Fort defense sounds awfully tempting. I have a feeling I might need it. Still making the money. That's the important thing. Yes, I can vassalize Brabant. You are not wrong. I still need to take out Lorraine and Savoy. I was going to say, hey, colonies, you could totally go and attack somebody right now. No, they... Oh, sod. I was hoping I wouldn't get on rebels out here. That's going to be rather more difficult to deal with. What type of rebels are they? If they're just peasants, then I don't really care. They're separatists. Makassari separatists. Bugger. Right, so here... I need to increase your development to be able to build the fort. I mean, development here is cheap. So it's really not the end of the world. Okay, so once the naval equipment manufactory is built here, we can do that. Cool. You need to go and stop them from taking this. Let's merge up and overstrict. Go. Managua produces gold. I suddenly like Managua. Oh, that was over here, wasn't it? Oh, that's going to be the Panama colony. Oh, that's brave, Spain. That's very brave. That's very, very, very brave. Right, let's grab you lot, merge you up here. Let's not go through the fort, shall we? And... stack wipe. Sweet. Which is a good thing, because I was just not watching that at all. Spain is making a new Spain. Exactly. Hey, Conquin Rex. Is this music in the game or is it a playlist? Yeah, it's the game. And yes, the music of this is awesome. Like, they've done a phenomenal job with that. Alright, so I need to go and kick the living daylights out of your allies. Where are who? Or who are where? Down here. No, that's Burgundy. I mean, once I've defeated... I siege both of those back again, that's irritating. I need to take Barrois. Then I can take Burgundy out of this.